So I'm currently reading Attached for the Single Girls Book Club. I've read it before, but I absolutely had to put it in so that everybody started to learn about this. And if you've been here for any length of time, you'll know I have an anxious attachment style. But what I found interesting rereading this is the idea around the dependency paradox. And it basically suggests that we need someone to depend on, that we can count on in order to be able to step out and go into our true selves. Now, I have questioned this before because of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If you're a teacher, you will have heard of this, and there's many other reasons why you might have heard of this. But as much as I encourage, independence and relying on yourself, I always questioned it because of Maslow's hierarchy. So it begins with physiological needs at the bottom, then your safety needs, and then third came love and belonging. And then after that came self-esteem, and then self-actualization at the top. So I always used to question the fact that I think you still need a sense of belonging and a support system before you can step into yourself. Now reading about this dependency paradox, I think it almost lines up. Disclaimer here, I'm not a psychologist. I got a psychology A level, but I haven't tested anything. These are just kind of thoughts. My only query is, if someone would like to answer it or send me some research on it, is with this dependency paradox as named here, does it have to be one singular individual person? Or, as I would have encouraged people to do, can it just be someone or something, like a family? Or if you don't have an actual biological family, like the idea of chosen families. Or, as I would encourage people to develop, is a network of friendships. I don't know. It's more of a query and a question and what people think in response to that too. I think it definitely goes along with the idea I've spoken about of Maslow. You have to feel like you belong before you can get confident. And that's why I created the Single Life Be Like community. You had to feel like you belonged, that you were normal, and that there were the things that you were doing other people were doing too, before you can step into it, and that people will cheer you along the way. So does it have to be one person that you're dependent on, or can you have a whole different set of systems that do that? Just a thought, and quite a long TikTok to talk about it. We will be discussing the book in the Single Life Be Like community anyway. So if you want to join us, you've got a whole month to read the book, and you can join that anytime you want, cancel anytime you want as well. And it is a place to celebrate single life together.